Now, breaking news and the Tri-State's most accurate forecast. This is 9 on your side.
Right now, time is running out for Larry Malloy. Why the suspect in a fatal crash that killed this young boy to the right must turn himself in today.
GE is bringing hundreds of jobs to the banks, but it's coming at a cost to you and I. How the company is planning to help mitigate those costs.
And devastating draw. How Portugal killed the hopes of U.S. soccer fans and what the team needs to do now to stay alive in the World Cup. Good morning. Coming up on 5 o'clock, we will have those stories and more in just a minute.
But first, it's going to be another hot day on tap for us. Let's check in with Larry Hanley in our 9 First Warning Weather Center.
It will indeed, although not a bad morning out there. Temps have dipped into the 60s, so that's not a bad beginning. Temperatures around 70 in the warmer spots, and it's all dry across the tri-state. As cool as 66 in Laurel right now, matching that in Bryansburg. As mild or as warm as 71 in Union and Carrollton. So it's warm enough there. We're seeing maybe a little haze out there, but plenty of sunshine throughout the morning. We're up to near 80 degrees by 10 o'clock. By noon, all the way into the mid 80s, already above normal. Typical high is about 84 this time of year. We'll be dry at noon, then a chance of a shower or thunderstorm late day. I'll put the rain chance by 4 o'clock up to about 30%. High temperature today near 90 degrees. Saw a couple of spotty thunderstorms yesterday, but clearing out nicely right now. Not a bad Monday out there before a better chance of rain arrives tomorrow.
Larry, thank you. A wanted man must turn himself in by this morning or he's going to be considered to be a fugitive.
Not on your side reporter Zach Pitts is live this morning with how a family is begging for the man to turn himself in. Zach?
Well, the indictments were served on Friday, and now there is a warrant for Larry Malloy. Now, Malloy actually crashed his SUV on I-275 back in March, killing 16-year-old Damian Henderson. Now, on Friday, Malloy was indicted on charges of drinking and speeding. Officers went to serve the warrant at Malloy's place of work on Friday, but he wasn't there. Officials tell 9 on your side that Malloy is aware there is a warrant out for his arrest. The family of Damian Henderson says they're concerned for other people's safety.
I'm never going to get Damian back. And the reason I'm fighting so hard is because I know that Damian's not coming home. But at least I can make it to where no other child can get hurt from him anyway.
Now, if Malloy does not turn himself in this morning, the case will be turned over to the Fugitive Apprehension Task Force. Of course, we'll let you know if he does turn himself in. Reporting live, Zach Pitts, 9 on your side.
All right, Zach. All new this morning. Police are looking for whomever shot a man on the corner of Lynn and Elizabeth Streets in downtown Cincinnati. This happened around midnight. Police tell us the victim was shot in the leg, is expected to survive. Police say they think they know who the suspect is, but are not releasing a name yet.
Also new this morning, the driver of an SUV is okay after flipping the car on Stanley Avenue you see here. Police say that he was coming down a hill, lost control, hit 3 parked cars. Police say alcohol does not seem to be a factor.
The trial is set to begin today for a Spring Grove Village man accused in a string of burglaries. Police say 19-year-old Rayshawn Staley is connected to burglaries in Cincinnati, Amberley Village, and St. Bernard. Officers say at one of the homes he left a straw hat, which they used to find him. He will appear in court this morning.
New details this morning about how much you're going to be paying to bring GE to the banks. Not on your side reporter Bryce Onslinger live with what GE is asking now from the city and the county.
Yeah, Chris, the first construction worker of the day just showed up here at the site here at the banks. Now, WCPO.com business reporter Dan Monk has learned that this site will cost GE about 15% more than it would to build at Oakley or Mason, and that's why GE is expected to ask the city and county for an incentives package to make it worth it to build here at this site. Now, GE expects the new jobs here at the banks to generate $111 million in payroll. Sources say that the state will reimburse the company for 85% of the income taxes paid by those employees over 15 years. The deal is expected to be similar to what city leaders offered dunnhumby USA to build its new headquarters downtown at 5th and Race. Sources also say Hamilton County is offering GE a discount on parking of up to 50%, which would save the company around $1 million per year. Now, Hamilton County commissioners and city council members will meet in a special joint meeting this morning at 10 o'clock where we're expected to learn more details about this possible incentive package. Bryce Onslinger, not on your side, live at the banks.
All right, Bryce, we'll watch it. The U.S. still has some work to do if we want to make the final 16 in the World Cup.
It was a heartbreaker last night, just literally seconds away from another huge upset. Portugal with Ronaldo The best player in the world arguably has the header across. That's how Portugal takes the lead. And then this is how the United States comes back. Fantastic goal there. They then take the lead 2-1. This is off of Clint Dempsey. Look at him just chest this one in, literally. Nice play.
Nice.
And then literally in the closing seconds, Portugal off of Ronaldo center right here. Beautiful header into the goal. And it ties the game at 2, and literally that's how the game ends. The United States needs a win or a tie over Germany next to advance in the World Cup.
A tie wasn't what they wanted, but they certainly gave soccer fans an exciting game. Hundreds of fans cheering on Team USA all day long here at Fountain Square. A watch party started at noon and went till 9. Here's what partygoers had to say after the 2-2 draw.
I really thought we were going to win, so I literally was like celebrating my mind, and I'm heartbroken right now. I'm still coping with it.
There is one more scheduled party left. It is Thursday from 11 to 4 when the U.S. takes on Germany. That will also be on Fountain Square. Sports Director John Popovich will have more highlights and a look ahead at the U.S. and Germany in our next half hour. Some local Time Warner customers almost missed the end of the game. The company lost video from the World Cup near the end of the first half. It was restored by the end of the game.
So, Julie, you get a point for a tie, so it's not in soccer necessarily a loss in World Cup play, but it felt like a loss because literally it happened at the last second of the game.
We just had it. It was almost there. Very sad. But
Yes.
you know, a lot of people having fun watching the game.
Still one more game to go, and you can't advance with that win or a tie over Germany. Well, our time right now, 5:05. Coming up, Secretary Kerry in Iraq today. What he is planning as the country is teetering on the brink of civil war. And a mess in the Midwest. We'll show you the damage done by a weekend of heavy rains. Larry?
Watching temps in the 60s right now. Not a bad start to your Monday under mostly fair skies. We'll see plenty of sunshine to start the day. A chance of a shower or thunderstorm by late afternoon into the evening, but most of us stay dry. I'll put the rain chance at about 30%. Look at that high climbing to near 90 by later today. Much better chance of storms tomorrow. I'll tell you when in your hour-by-hour forecast.
506 traffic looking good around the tri-state right now. A lot of that overnight construction wrapping up from Lebanon down to Walton. No major issues. Here's a look at drive times, both in Ohio and northern Kentucky.